Real
talk.
talk.
Real
What
talk.
What? I have you ever checked to see if we're actually lined up with it?
Yeah.
Oh, are
Most
we?
of the time we are.
Wow.
There's a few where you can like it's a little
Real
off,
talk.
but it's not ever horrible.
Sweet. Okay, I would like to start off today's episode by shouting out some 7th graders that I work with. Thank you for liking our TikTok videos and commenting. Lucas, thanks for the DM. Nick, thanks for all the comments.
We appreciate the support. I woke up to a lot of notifications one time. It was great.
It was lovely. So, I was supposed to shout out Jaden too. That's it, I think.
Okay, well, we're going to start off with the verse. It's Ephesians 5, verse 15. Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil.
Go ahead.
Okay. I think it's just like making sure you're making wise choices and that God would want you to make and follow in the footsteps of God and just make sure your actions are godly would be my take. And yeah. I don't know.
I think it's like the Christian version of YOLO. So like taking a chance at every opportunity, but not to the point of like going crazy and like doing bad or illegal things. Just like live your life to the fullest, but doing it for God. And also being careful with the evil that is in our world.
That's good. I was on FaceTime with Audrey and Kate today, and they want to start doing like a Bible study again.
We should.
They want to meet up and go. Well, Audrey said she wants to go to this acai place.
Oh, that'd be fun.
And do like a Bible study there.
Where is it? Do you know where it's at? Oh, we can't say anyways.
Yeah, I don't remember anyways. So
that'll be fun. I hope it fits my schedule because I'd like to be a part of it, but I don't know if I can.
Yeah. Okay.
This weekend. Let's recap our weekend. Or I'll start off with. Okay, so Saturday. Today's currently Wednesday.
I don't remember what I did on Saturday.
I do. For the first time in forever. Okay, so Saturday, I got up. My room was a mess. The room was a mess.
Oh, I was literally with you on Saturday.
Yeah. So I kind of cleaned up, but it's already dirty. So we got ready, and then I headed over to my sister's friend's house because they had prom. So I was able to, kind of help her get ready because earlier that week she asked me to try some eyeshadow on her. I'm like, oh, like that's so nice. Like I'd love to. And then I did, and then she didn't like it. So then her friend's sister ended up doing it. So I just stood there and watched someone else take my job. But whatever. So I watched her get ready. And then we went and took pictures. I took some fire pictures. Hire me once I get a camera. They were so cute. But also it helps when she literally looked so good. So the pictures were super fun. And then afterwards I left to pick up Kate to go back to my house. Cause on Saturday our friend Audrey got to perform at a place in Chicago. So that was super fun. Jenna, I'll let you talk about that. Since I talked about the first half of the day, I'll let you talk about our Chicago experience.
Okay, so it was like a Mother's Day event because it was the day before Mother's Day. And they were basically honoring all these different people who were mothers, right?
Yeah, so like they're honoring the mothers that came to the event, but they also like the singers I think were mothers. So
they picked songs. So like Audrey did.
Like it was all female artists.
Yeah, Audrey did Adele and
Madonna,
and she did Material Girl and Set Fire to the Rain.
I had Material Girl
stuck in my head for so long, but she was also on the news.
Yeah, fun fact. So WGN, check it out. Just kidding, you can't anymore.
But I have a video if you want to see.
And if you turn up the volume, you'll hear her dad snoring.
But yeah, it was really good. It was like tables and a show, like dinner and a show. So you got to order dinner. We got a margarita pizza and
Which I honestly
some
feel bad for
fries.
charging Eli that much because he didn't even order in the first place, and he had like 5 fries and
Yeah,
two. I
I,
should have
s-
thought about that. I
I
know you
said it
did
was
say
a
it was too
lot.
much. And I'm like, well, if we all split it, I feel bad now.
Yeah.
Whoopsies. But
But
the
yeah,
fries were really good. I felt
they
like they
were.
were a little over seasoned, but you know what? That's okay. But they're like crunchy, but
They were
like not
good.
like burnt.
It was just like
The pizza was burnt though.
a cool different experience for
Yeah, it
us.
was like something we normally don't do. So it was
Yeah.
super fun to like kind of get dressed up and go to Chicago because we don't really.
It was also at a winery, so that was very
Yeah.
different for us because obviously we're not old enough to drink yet, but it was good. It was fun. Okay,
Yeah, it was super fun.
you want to talk about your Mother's Day?
Yeah, sure. Okay. So, oh my word, Mother's Day was so good. Okay. First off, I know you don't listen to these, but shout out mom. And I was gonna say for always supporting me, but I don't know how many of these you've listened to, but that's okay. It's not that
My
big of a
mom
deal.
doesn't either. She doesn't like relate to him, so she
Yeah.
doesn't watch
That's true.
them.
Like I feel like we're aimed towards not our families.
Yeah.
Like that's okay. Anyways, she's amazing. She's great. She makes my lunch every day.
She really?
Yeah. Well, she'll either make me a peanut butter sandwich and put chips on the table with it, or she'll just put a container out with leftovers. It's either one
Otherwise,
of
you
those.
never eat.
Yep, that's very true because I do not get up on time to pack a lunch, and I don't pack a lunch anyways. So she's the best. She's always at everything, supports us. I talk to her a lot about a lot of things. Sorry, Dad. Um, anyways, she was also so nice to me because normally if we serve at our 11 o'clock, we have to go to church at the 9. But she told me I can just serve at the 11 and not have to go to church
That's
at
very
9.
nice.
But it was a bummer because our pastor did his service on a treadmill, and I would have loved to have been there. He literally, I heard he was at like a decent pace for the entire time he was talking, then ran at the end. Jenna, that's better than both of us combined. And he
Yeah.
was preaching a sermon.
Wow.
He also does marathons, so he's
Who
a little
was
bit
that? Oh.
yeah. He runs marathons, so like he's somewhat conditioned, but like still that's impressive because I can't run and talk.
Not at all.
Anyways, but I doubt it was at an incline, and I do inclines, so
Okay.
okay. Sorry, that's not even okay. Anyways, so we went to the 11 o'clock, went to church. It was great, and then we went to this like pizzeria Italian place right there by my church. I'm trying so hard not to use it.
Thanks, Freddie.
You're welcome. And I got 9-piece barbecue wings, boneless wings.
You had to think that hard to say that.
Yep. No, I was just being dramatic.
Oh. Okay.
So good. I have a picture on my phone because they're that good. And then I got it with raspberry brisk iced tea. Legendary. It was so good. So that was really nice. My sister covered lunch. Like we went inside because we ate outside, paid the bill. We came back out. We're like, hey, like, can we go? Like, because we have a lot of stuff we want to do, and they're like, yeah, but we gotta pay first. I'm like, we already took care of that. Like they were expecting
nice.
them to pay, and I'm like, well, like I understand dad pays, but like that's also still my mom's money.
Yeah.
Anywho, so we had lunch and that was really good, and then we went home, and then my mom had to get her nap in, so everyone just kind of chilled for 2-3 hours, and then we went on a decent sized walk, and I wore my handy dandy Crocs, my trustworthy little things, and I got like half a mile in, and they were giving me blisters, like right here on the top of my feet. So I took them off and walked barefoot the rest of the mile and a half on blacktop, like paved paths. It was miserable. My feet were so sore afterwards. Also,
Who wears Crocs to go walk a mile?
I just should have worn socks with them, and I didn't.
Oh my goodness.
I went Crocs, no socks. Also though, about the walking, so the week before that, sorry, I'm going all over the place. Me and my siblings and my mom, my dad didn't do it, but we were talking. Oh, my brother was home all day, so he's like, guys, guess my screen time. I guessed I was like a couple minutes off. Impressive. And then everyone else said, Maddie, guess our screen times. I was, for the most part, always less than 30 minutes away from what their screen time was. And then I got to my screen time for that day.
Oh boy.
And they're like, now y'all gotta guess Maddie's. And I'm like, here's a hint. It's my birthday. And they're like, what? I was on my phone for 10 hours and 4 minutes.
That day.
Yeah. It was a Sunday and I was literally had nothing to do and it was terrible. Like, I'm never doing that ever again. It was ridiculous and I'm so upset at myself.
Oh,
So
wow.
then,
How do you stare at a screen
I
that
don't, I,
long?
boredom. I don't know. Anyways, so the reason why I said that is because after our walk, my sister was like, thank you. My sister was like, guess how many miles we walked? I guess 2 miles and 54 feet. I was
No.
gonna say, like, yes, it is. 2 miles and 54 feet?
Is it 2.54?
Yeah, 2.54. So what's the 5.4?
I don't know, but it's not feet.
Okay, well, I didn't say feet. I said 2.54, but when I was telling them, I was like 2 miles and I don't know. What is that number?
Because I'm trying to think, like,
No, because 5,280 feet is in 1 mile. So what was
we
it?
probably sound
Is
so
it yards?
stupid. It could.
How many yards are in a mile? I was thinking 3, but that's how many feet are in a yard.
Is it like. Because, like, 2.1 would be 100 meters, right?
What? Oh, meters. That's what it is.
Because, like.
Okay, so I walked 2 miles and 54 meters.
So, like.
No. No. 540 meters?
Maybe. Because
No.
100
Because
meters
it's
is like
over
a turn
halfway of a
around
mile. So I walked 2 miles and 800 and something meters.
You walked 2.5 miles.
Yes. Okay, I walked 2.5 miles. 2.54 miles. Anyway, that
You probably sound so dumb.
that's what my guess was. And I was right on the money. So if anyone wants me to try and guess a number, I will do it and I will get
What's
it right.
my birthday?
Don't ask me that. Just kidding. March. It's either 15 or 14. I never get it right. If it's 13, I'm gonna be so upset. No, it's March 15.
14.
No! Are you serious? Wait, but then so is Audrey 15 and you're 14? Or is she 13?
Audrey's 13.
Oh, same. Okay, you guys are in the gap from 13 to 15. If I guess around there, I'm fine.
You're really good at numbers, huh?
Not those kind of numbers. Where were we? Mother's Day. So we went on a walk and that was great. And then we went home and we got Domino's and they paid for that. That was bus. Oh, and we also got her a Twix, M&M's, and a McDonald's gift card. And then after that, we got Domino's, like I said earlier. And we watched this movie called Leo. Such a good movie. It was written by Adam Sandler, so like a lot of inappropriate jokes. But like it's animated and like kids can watch it and like the adults will be the ones able to pick up on those jokes. I 10 out of 10 recommend that movie. It's all about a class pet. It's about a lizard. You should watch it with your family. Since
Yeah, right.
when's the last time you guys watched a movie together?
Um,
That wasn't an hour-long church service.
we don't because my dad just says the entire script, so then we get annoyed. We don't.
He won't know the script of this one. Anyways, you guys should watch it. It was really good. So we finished the night with that. Oh, and then we played cards. We played Canadian salad. That's it.
Sure what that is.
It was great.
Okay, my Mother's Day, we went to church, then we went out for breakfast.
Where'd you go? Avgo? Oh, that was probably
Fahrenheit 212.
Who?
Fahrenheit 212.
Isn't that burning point? 212 is boiling point for water. Look it up. I know my numbers. Look it up. Why is it called that?
I can't say where it is, but anyway. Okay. And then we went home, took a nap, and then we went to my other side, my grandma's house, and they had like my grandpa invested in this volleyball net, and it was this huge thing set up in the backyard. And so my grandma had this game like it's Battleship with water balloons, so we each got like 7 water
Oh, that's
balloons.
fun.
And then we split up teams, and then we had to sit backwards so we weren't facing each other. And then we'd have to launch the water balloons over our noggins and try to hit other people. My mom got soaked, so she had to go home and change her clothes, and then that's like the only person who really got like soaking wet. But then we were throwing them just for fun at each other, and I popped one over my dad, so he popped one over me, so I needed to go change. But yeah, then we just played like volleyball games the rest of the night, which I really enjoy. It's probably my favorite activity to do
Mm-hmm.
with my family on that side, just because we do like kids versus adults or like hearts versus Normans, and it makes it more interesting and fun. And but Bailey tripped over the little, what's it called, like rope on the bottom that was holding it together, and I tripped over the rope, and I don't know,
Yikes.
we were on the floor a lot.
Those are always a mess. Those like backyard nets.
Yeah, but it's nice to have for like future games.
Yeah. So is that you guys just went to lunch and then play games?
Yeah, we went out for lunch with one side, and then the other side we played volleyball and had dinner and stuff like that. Yeah, it was fun.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, so I just have a snake story left.
Which shout out her vlog.
Yeah, it's all
That
in
was
her vlog.
honestly, I don't know why you guys killed it. Like, why couldn't you pick it up?
It's just something we've always done.
Is sorry, wait, tell the story first, and then we'll talk after. Because
Well,
I don't want to like spoil the story before you tell it.
it's fine. Like normally there's like before well before recently there's always been like 30 people up at that cottage at a
Mm.
time, and like there's always little kids running around, and like so we just like kill the snakes and get it done with because we don't have to want to worry about someone being bit or like
Yeah.
at the old cottage we used to have at the lake that my grandma and grandpa owned. I was running down the hill to go to the pier, and I heard while I was running, I heard something move in between my feet, and I screamed.
Ugh.
This was when I was like 8, and the neighbor, we were good friends with the neighbor, and he was sitting on his front porch, and he heard me scream, and he just like came over, chopped it with a shovel, and threw it in the woods like it was nothing. Like that's just what we've always done. We just, I don't
That's
know,
so gross.
it's just what we do.
We
Um,
when we were in Wisconsin for our parents' grandpa and grandma's like 50th anniversary, we had one, but it was like a water snake, and then they just like
oh,
grabbed it and put it in a net and like tried to put it back in the. I don't know,
uh,
but it was like bigger than the one you guys had,
yeah.
so it would have been. I don't want to talk about it. It was gross.
We've had our family friends up at that cottage before, and one of the kids was walking in the water, and she was like walking on top of one, like it was in between her legs while she was walking. And my mom was like, "Get out of the water, get out of the water," like trying not to freak her out. But like she was young and she started screaming and running, and it just like
Oh,
it was chaos. But anyway,
snakes. Okay. Also, what is up with cicadas? Like, why is everyone making such
they're
a big
coming
deal out of them?
back. They're so
Haven't
annoying, Maddie.
haven't they always been here?
I think they like come around like every couple years or whatever.
Because I hear them all the time.
They're so annoying. So annoying.
Oh, okay.
I
Didn't know you
can't.
felt that way about some cicadas.
They're really
How do
bad.
you even hear them? You don't really have trees by you.
When we own the camper and we're at the campground,
Oh.
awful, awful. You could hear it through the walls.
Hmm. Okay.
Not my thing. Anyway, so I was grabbing a towel off the railing to like go lay out on the deck, and I heard something move underneath the towel, and I'm like, oh, that's a snake. And so
Oh, it's the snake.
I called everyone over. Joey went and got the shovel, and like, but my dad just ended up coming down and like he like talked to it like it was the dog. Like he's like, "Go, move, like get out of here." Like the thing could hear him and listen to him, but it just like ended up going by the rocks in the water, which is like perfect. Now we can't go in the water because we're all don't want to get bit, you know. Um, but that was the end of it. We just went back to laying on the pier, and then everyone was like, "I want a scotcheroo. I want a scotcheroo." So I'm like, "I'll go get the scotcheroos." And so I was running up the steps into the cottage. I don't know why I was running I'm walking from now on. I should have known better because we have snakes all the time up there. And it was on the freaking steps, which it made its way back to our cottage and was on the step. I jumped, I screamed, very traumatic. But anyway, we're over it. So we decided to kill it this time, and Joey was kind of just like beating around the bush, like not really doing it. I'm like, give it to me. I'm gonna do it. So I went into the neighbor's property, and it was by like the bushes in between our properties, and I just started stabbing it and cut it in half. I did it once, and it was still moving. Like I could see the back half still moving, so then I just kept doing it again and again. But they can still survive after you chop it in half for a little bit. They
Yeah.
just like
Like
move
they're just
around a little.
nerve system.
Yeah,
Like a chicken
sure.
with its head. That's what they say. If you cut off a chicken's head, their body's still gonna move because of their nerves.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Fun fact.
I just
Fun fact.
I was shaking so badly. My legs were
No, it would have
shaking.
been too.
I forgot to say where Grace almost got attacked.
Well, I was gonna say, or you can just tell him watch the vlog, or you can insert the little clip. It's a funny clip. Just saying.
Yeah, Grace was freaking out because it like we were all standing by it and all of a sudden it just like went by her ankles and she flipped
Well,
out.
and the funny part is, she walked up and what did she say?
She's like, "You guys are acting like such babies. Like you don't need to kill it. It's fine." And
And
then
then Jenna cuts to like 30 seconds later, and Grace is just screaming.
I mean, she was pushing everybody out of her way. She went right inside. It was really funny. But yeah, if you want to see those clips, you can watch the vlog. It's too much editing to put it in here. But yeah, that was my snake story. It was really out of character for me to kill that thing, so
Yeah, I
I'm
was
happy I
honestly
did it.
surprised you did it.
Yeah, I'm surprised I did it too.
How's your jet skiing?
It was so nice. There was no one on the lake though, so we're definitely have to be a lot more careful when more people go up.
Yeah.
But it was very
Good
nice.
point.
And then you can like Bluetooth my phone, so we're blaring music.
Whoa,
It's so
that's
nice.
fun.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna get a boat?
Well, Zach and Grace normally bring theirs up, and then we have like the old pontoon that sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. So no, we probably won't. Well, my dad looks at some sometimes, but
Okay, you say one, I'll rate it on our list. I'll say one, you rate it on our list. Every other.
Can Jam.
Can Jam? I'm putting that at a 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think there could maybe be one better,
I think so too.
but I'm not sure. Okay, Can Jam is definitely a 2. I feel like that's just like the distance isn't too far where like someone who can't throw a frisbee can't play. Like, because you can still get it there, and it's just fun to try and hit it at the target.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of, I mean, there's kind of some skill to it, but overall, that's a really good game.
Yeah, I like Can Jam. It's fun.
And it's very portable.
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Because, like, it unfolds, so then it just literally fits anywhere, and then a frisbee can basically just put it on your lap and be fine.
I think I know it should be number 1.
I wonder if we're thinking, okay. Oh, I have one. Do you know that? Oh, ladder ball.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 5 though.
Oh, wow, 5. Jumping straight down.
I've played it a couple times, but I don't think it's that.
It's kind of
Great.
luck.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's not really a strategy to it,
Yeah.
so it's hard to.
Not
Yeah,
my favorite.
5 is a good number.
Okay. Volleyball.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about that as a yard game, but it definitely is. 3.
I think that's number 1.
I figured that's why you said it. The reason I say 3 is because I feel like it's hard to get like a coordinated game going, and the net never cooperates.
Oh.
But that's why I just don't feel like it's a 1.
Oh.
Tell me why you think it'd be a 1. Just because you really like it, or?
Yeah, and we have like a perfect amount of family to do it, and like we put the nets in the water at the lake, and we also really enjoy doing that. You know, my mom pulled something in her leg. She's been limping the past 3 days.
Should I go have her walk here and see her
It's
limp?
so embarrassing. She's been limping all day. I don't want to walk with her. I just leave her
Should I call
behind
her in
and I
here?
walk in front of her. No, it's
Wait,
embarrassing.
That's unfortunate that she pulled something.
Yeah. Okay, you have to give me a game.
Ooh! Have you ever played bocce ball?
No.
Okay. I'll explain it, but we don't have to list it. It's this game. So, have you ever played croquet? Croquet?
Nope.
Okay. Okay. So bocce ball is like you have a small ball and you throw it, and then you all have big balls and you try and throw them, and whoever gets closest gets the most points. It's a really good yard game.
Sounds fun.
It's just like because it's very like flexible with like yard space and stuff like that, and like you can put it behind a tree and then like try and be spicy about it. Anyways, okay, and then croquet. It's just that thing with like you try and hit your ball through a pole. Okay, bean bags or bags. I call it bags. We have 4-1, right?
I'm gonna say 1.
Let's go. That was my one. That's just an OG. Like it has
Yeah.
to be at 1.
And I never like hate playing it.
No,
It's always fun.
there's always some anticipation,
Okay.
and I feel like sometimes the score. Yep, it's a good game. I don't know.
Okay, spike ball. Well, you gotta put it at 4. You give me a
Oh,
choice.
I would have probably put that higher. I think playing it in advanced gym helped me enjoy it because I used to not like it, and now I like it. But 4 is
I
fine.
like it.
That
Yeah.
was a good one, and you don't need. Well, you kind of do need a lot of room.
Yeah, I'm
Spike
not
ball's
very
fun.
good at it, but I like playing it. Okay, let's do Christmas movies. I'm so excited.
Okay. Christmas Vacation. Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
3.
What?
My dad repeats the whole
Okay.
movie.
Well, your dad probably ruined all these movies for you.
The whole thing.
My family quotes it a lot, but it's still funny.
I quote it.
But did you say 3?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair.
Yeah. I'd maybe give it a 2. I don't know if it'd be my number
Oh.
1. But 3's fine. I can work with 3.
If you don't rate this next one high, I'm gonna be so upset.
You watch a lot. If you say Polar Express, I'm giving it a 5.
That was it. I love Polar Express.
I also haven't watched it in a very long time, but the animation creeps me out.
No, it's so good.
5. I'll give it a 4. Just for you.
I love Polar Express. So
But what's
much.
like
It's so
what even happens?
magical.
Oh my word.
So magical.
I think we have very different ideas on Christmas movies.
Yeah,
like
probably.
My Lampoons would be one, and you're like magical.
It's so
whatever
Christmassy, and like the little boy goes from not really caring about Christmas to just loving it. It's making me emotional.
No way. Wait, look at me. Oh my word, guys, she has tears in her eyes.
I've noticed when I get like overly happy, I like, oh, this is so awkward.
She's literally, do you see it coming out of her eyeball? She's literally crying.
I've noticed when I get overly happy that my eyes water.
So you just got so happy just talking about it. Duncan makes me have to pee. I have to pee so bad.
Okay. You gotta give me one.
Okay, so what are we at? 3 and 5?
Yeah.
3 and 4.
3 and 4.
3 and 4. I'm gonna say Hermie and Wormy. Sorry, Hermie and Wormy are 2 caterpillars. Did you ever watch them growing up? Hermie and Wormy. Not a lot of Christmas movies.
Yes, there is.
Is The Proposal a Christmas movie?
No. Maddie, come on.
Okay. Elf.
5.
Facts. Honestly, overplayed.
I've only seen it like once when I was 10.
You've only seen it once? Okay, I just get sick of it because my family likes to watch it every year. And I'm just not a fan anymore.
Yeah,
It's
not
just
my
like
favorite.
overquoted, overused, overhyped. Sick of it. Sorry to any of you who love it. Okay, we have 3, 4, and 5.
The
That's an issue.
Grinch, not the
Oh, which
animated
one?
one.
The Jim Carrey one?
Yeah, I
I'll
won't
give that one a
ever
1.
watch it animated.
The new animated one though is good. I like that one actually. It's funny
Why'd they have to make it animated? Just leave it how it is.
because children want to be able to watch it. The Grinch is scary. He's frightening.
Yeah, Grinch is a good
I
one.
would give it a 1. It's a
It's so
good movie.
Christmassy. I love it. Okay, I'm
um,
thinking of another major one.
I'm not.
Home Alone.
Oh, duh.
Ow, but
That's a good 2.
yeah,
Which one?
the first,
1.
second, first and
First or second? What happened to the third and fourth? Why'd they just jump off a cliff?
I've seen one of them where the girl gets stuck in the basement, but that wasn't much
I
context.
don't recall.
And the boy is like in the house by himself. Okay, never mind.
Nope, don't
That's all
know.
I know.
Home Alone 1. That's a 2. But also overplayed. I think just because Elf and Home Alone are so popular that I'm so sick of them.
Yeah,
It's kind of how I'm feeling.
I would prefer Home Alone over Elf, though.
Yeah, me too. So what do we end up with? The Grinch?
Polar Express.
Nope. Nope. The Grinch. We just did this one. Home Alone 1. Christmas Lampoons?
Christmas Vacation.
Lampoons Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Polar Express. Elf.
Yeah.
Wow. Talk about an unpopular opinion.
Yeah, that's probably bad words
Sheesh.
for people.
Okay, and then Yard Games was Bags? No. What was
Yeah,
first?
Bags, Can
Bags,
Jam.
Can Jam, Volleyball,
Yeah, Spike Ball.
Spike Ball. No, or was it Spike Ball, Volleyball? It was
No.
Volleyball, Spike Ball, and then Ladder Ball.
Yeah.
That one's not as bad.
No.
That one I can agree with.
Why not the Christmas one?
Because I wouldn't even have Polar Express on mine.
Guys, I start my new classes today.
Really?
In a
Fresh
half
start?
hour. Yeah.
That's crazy that everyone's ending school and you're starting new classes. That's tough.
I go to
In 1 hour?
No, I said half hour.
Oh.
I'm doing accounting 1, and then in the next 10 weeks I'll have to do accounting 2.
Oh my word, can you help me with my bank? Do you do taxes?
Yeah, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my word, you're gonna do my taxes. We're gonna be like besties with kids and married, and you're gonna be doing my taxes for me.
I don't know how to file them. I know how to read
Put them in a folder.
And
I hated at the job I used to work at. I hated filing. It was just my neck hurt just thinking about
if
it.
you know how to file, then why aren't you doing it?
Why am I not filing papers?
Your taxes?
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Oh.
I know how to put papers in folders in cabinets, but I don't know how to.
No, I don't
do
think
taxes.
filing your taxes is like putting them in folders.
I know. I think it's like sending them to the government.
And I'm taking ethics, which I start tonight. I have a seminar in 30 minutes, which I haven't got a text for actually. So maybe
Are you supposed to get a text?
Yeah, they send me like a text a half hour before to remind me. But
Well, maybe since it's your first class. Maybe since it's your maybe I dropped my mic like 5 times. Maybe since it's your first one, they won't tell you.
yeah, they'll just make me guess. Do you know that Hailey Bieber's having a baby?
I saw that. Did you know that? You know Cole and Savannah LeBrant?
They're probably having another one.
Well, they just delivered their 5th, and they posted it on YouTube, but they haven't posted it on Instagram yet.
Oh.
So they now have 5 kids. I want to see what this one's name is going to be.
It's crazy that they all look the same.
For real.
Like,
I don't. Their
exact
newest
same.
one, their youngest one, besides the one they just had, is Sunday, and like I see pictures of her, and I'm like, who? Like, how are you? Just kidding. What?
They
Never
named
mind.
their child Sunday?
Yes, they have Everly,
That's normal.
Posey.
I don't like that.
Posey grew on me, but Posey just means like I feel like that felt like pose.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that doesn't make, but it had something to do with her grandpa. Like, that's what her nickname was to her grandpa or something like that. Anyways, and then they have Zealand. Not terrible. But also, I feel like they just do like items or locations or just not kid names for kids.
Yeah.
But Zealand isn't bad. And then they have Sunday. Sunday. I'm like, shouldn't that be reserved for the Lord and not for your girl?
Yeah, that's.
It's interesting. But they wanted a B name for this boy so that it would be B. LeBrant. Because they like a B name with like Brad LeBrant. Like it just sounds cool with the last name. So I slid up and suggested Brenham. Brenham LeBrant. Because it was like kind of crazy. Well, and I know a Brenham.
Okay.
But Brenham LeBrant. So maybe that's the kid's name. And then I named one of their kids. Could you imagine? All of a sudden they name their kid that. And I'm like, I literally just named their kid for them. That'd be bizarre.
Okay, we need to end this so we can film the TikTok.
Deuces.
Okay, thank you for watching.
Check out Jenna's vlog channel to see the snake.
Yeah, I don't know if I've linked it before, but maybe I will. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd like.
But if you're in any of my classes, please do not comment.
No, comment on all the TikToks.
Spam it. Spam it.
Like the last kid did.
Shout out Nick.
That was funny. Alright,
but if one of you guys DMs us, we probably won't respond for legal reasons.
Unless it's like a question.
Yeah, if you have like a question about our podcast, then go right ahead. But if you're just roasting me or okay,
a wave.
Bye. Oh yeah, or just sending a wave, Lucas, then we might not respond. But keep trying.
Keep trying.
Okay.
It's amusing.